Hello everyone, my name is Serafi and I'm happy to meet you all. And today we're going to be playing Digimon World Dawn. Again, looking forward to this. I've made some changes to my roster. And, let's see. And we are going to be trying to get, Paildramon today, possibly. Depends on how much XP we can accumulate in a short time. Alright, so now we have our farm, and our farm has been upgraded significantly, but I want to make some changes to the farm before I get started on the actual story real quick. So, as you can see, I have a bunch of ultimates. If you missed the last episode, I was only 20 minutes, and it's not at a time I usually stream, but we were able to upgrade all of our Digimon up to the ultimate level, including Paildramon and Angelomon, who are not currently in the party. They are on the farm because I'm trying to raise Vmon and Stingmon up to where they can become Paildramon. So, let's see. Let's remodel the farm island real quick. Alright. Okay. So, I want a terrain board that gives, like, or not, I want a BGM board that makes it so that dragons and holy are improved. Is there one of those? I can either improve holy. Okay, this one improves. Okay, this one improves dragon by 30% and holy by only 10%. But that's really better than anything else I get. I already have that one, which is fine. Okay, and then I need both Paildramon and Angelomon, or Black Paildramon and Angelomon need spirits. So we're gonna get some spirits upgrades here. Let's see. We need a fruit tree for more food. Looks like they don't have any stat upgrades at this shop. That's fine. Let's go to the Shine W area then, as opposed to the Shine N area. Alright. We don't need to remodel the farm island. I guess it's the dragon that has farm goods. Yes, okay. MP. There we go, spirit. Okay. Alright, we're gonna adjust our farm island a little bit. We're gonna make everybody function better. Let's see here. Okay. So, let's remove all of the existing. Okay. Set our fruit tree. Okay, and then we want the study desk. Alright, and then I'll put the solar panel back out, why not? That'll help my other Digimon. Okay. What? No, I don't want to. There we go. Math drill. There we go. Alright, I think Paildramon needs 290 spirit. So it's quite a ways off. Success rate 60%. We're not doing too well here. Only 20% success rate for most of these. All right. We'll leave them alone for right now. Hopefully, Black War Greymon and Angelomon get a little bit more spirits. Alright, I mean Vermilionmon. It's not Black War Greymon yet. Alright, now that we've done that, we can go and deal with our quests. Let's see. Oh, currently we have a quest to go fight in the Marine Sea, so we'll do that. I forgot, I hadn't done that yet. Okay. Side quest time real quick. There's a new area that's opened up called the Marine Ocean, and it's just full of Aqua Digimon. I think Aqua is literally the only type that appears there. Yes, Aqua is literally the only type that appears there. Alright. But we've been asked to fight in a tournament, which should probably be like a bunch of fights in a row, probably against like a champion, an ultimate, and a mega. Which may or may not like add new Digimon to the area. And more importantly, it will probably give us a decent lump of XP. We don't really need Aquan XP, but it would be nice to get our level up a little bit. So I think it's... No, it's not over here. That's a dead end. There's Marine Devimon. Marine Devimon was part of a quest that I just completed in this area, so he just got added. Mechlord, I'm trying to find a Mon name that enable a Mind Goblin D's Nuts kind of joke. I'm sure there is a Digimon name that allows for that sort of joke. How's it going, Mechlord? Like Chookmon my penis, or something. There is most likely a Digimon name that will function for that purpose. I can't look to find it for you right now. I'm playing. Let's see. I saw your post on Farfa's discussion of Duel Links. I have been meaning to watch that. I need to watch it. Farfa doesn't play Duel Links, so I don't value his opinion too much about it, but it would be interesting to hear what his perspective is. He does play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, okay. There's one of our targets. How do we get over there? The back path is blocked, so we're gonna have to go, I think, through this next area and around to him. It's a solid vid. He used to play a lot of DL, so his perspective as a returning player is interesting. Okay. If you think about all the people who like used Duel Links to try and mimic the TCG, and then like they immediately switched over to Master Duel and stayed there after Master Duel came out, those people have not seen Duel Links really at all in the last 3 years. So I guess it is interesting to think of how much Duel Links has changed in the last 3 years. They definitely started ramping up, adding new cards that are higher power level, but at a very like seemingly random rate. Like there are decks that just don't get any support, or they get very little support, or their support is entirely based on his skill, and then there are other decks that just get like their cards, and the difference between those is very significant. He gets a couple things wrong, but for the most part his arguments are very well thought out and make a lot of sense. I mean, yeah, I don't... Farfa typically does make a lot of sense when he makes content, except for when he crashes out. I don't know. I think he'd win first place a lot more if he just followed the prompt. $1302, whoever just subscribed, thank you very much, I appreciate it. If I recall correctly, the last time Farfa played was early Arc V, back when Melodious was meta. Interesting. That would make sense for the timeline of when Master Duel was released. I don't want Lopmon and Kokuamon using my study desk. Come on, Angelomon, don't you wanna Digivolve? I need to get Elfonimon back in my party. I just having these like 2 Digimon that I'm trying to DNA Digivolve at the same time is really awkward because they take up 4 slots in my party until they actually combine. Thankfully, gosh, we still have 20 levels until Weregarurumon and Metal Greymon become Megas, and then we need to actually get them high enough into the Mega level that we can make them into Omegamon, which I think is... I have it pulled up. Hold on. What are the requirements to make Omegamon? God. Wargreymon and Melgarurumon, both of them need to be at least level 65, and both of their speed needs to be at least 415. Not a problem for Melgarurumon at all, but oh my gosh, Wargreymon getting to 415 speed. Chrome, one of the points I've seen from Farfa that is getting a lot of hate is how expensive Duel Links is. I mean, I think that focusing on the economy is a very bad idea. And you can definitely dislike the economy, especially when you compare it to Master Duel, but like that, the economy does not change how fun the game is for most players. So my biggest problem with Duel Links is not its economy, it is the fact that you simply just don't get to play the decks that you want to play. I don't know how valid those are since I stopped spending money on it and never try keeping up with meta. For the people who want to play like competitively in tournaments, they are constantly having to get new stuff. And then there's also this FOMO thing where like they release new skills for new decks, and they release new characters that have new animations and new voice lines and everything else. And so a lot of people want to get involved in that as quickly as possible, which I can understand. But oh, hey, it's Waymon. Nice. I think Waymon is necessary to get Gold Seadramon. So I'll probably want to convert him. This is 3 ultimates, by the way. 3 ultimates in the same fight. So, and you know, it's not a difficult fight for me, but it shows you how different the game has gotten just in, I think, what am I, 16 hours now? Definitely a good chunk of XP that we're getting. People arguing that the Duel Links economy is Garbo are just completely deluded, to be honest. Fun Digimon fact, Waymon was designed by a fan in a very early design your own Digimon contest. Of course a Japanese fan would design a whale as a Digimon. The artwork looks great though. Is this not? I have to open this to get to the quest? Where's the spot to open it? What a pain. This is just a side quest. This isn't even the main story. I don't think this ocean gets used for the main story at all. Okay, hold on. Yo, I didn't know that about Waymon base. Yeah, I mean, it is, I really like, for Waymon, I really like the mouth design. The mouth design, the way that it's, like, more mechanical, looks great. And it does really feel like what if a whale was like created in a computer? I do like that aspect. So props to whoever drew it. Oh, by the way, Mech Lord, Chrome and I are going to be playing Digimon TCG later today. We're going to be testing some decks from Illusion in another client, so that we can kind of figure out what decks will be good. Honestly, Digimon World Dawn and Dusk are fun RPGs, but the map and quest design feels like new early news punishing RPG, aka Maze Simulator. Yes. Wait, hold on. Alright, so what level does Paildramon need to be at to Digivolve? 36. Okay. Yeah, we'll just let Paildramon go into Arrow Paildramon real quick and then just like level him up a little bit so that we can have better stats before we go into XP1. Okay, cool. Is this just the key? Okay, alright. That was a little annoying, but at least it wasn't too difficult. I assume that Chrome is going to be building, like, Vmon jamming, he calls it Rookie Rush. You should definitely try and play some of the pet sim games like World 1, Next Order, and Redigitalize. You said that in my Discord. I have Next Order downloaded, I bought it when it was on sale. You know, it's on my to-do list, but I can only play so many games at a time. As soon as my vacation starts, I have a backlog of videos that I need to make. And then once I've done making those videos, I'll probably switch over to Next Door. Hit me up with the VOD, I'll probably have to miss it. No worries. I will DM you the VOD as soon as we have the stream done. I'm probably going to play... Since he's playing... Since he's playing Vmon, I'll probably play Stingmon for the fun of it. I do want to try Seraphimon, but I feel like Green has a lot of potential that I need to kind of experience to really understand it. Whereas with Yellow, I can kind of just look at it and see, okay, you know, you just recover a bunch of security stack. This is good. Beware that Next Order is incredibly difficult as you have to manage 2 partners. Challenge accepted. Oh, it's Marine Angemon. So this is the first Mega that we have encountered in the wild. Since we are Silver Rank, we can scan Megas, but our scan of Megas is only 5%. I really don't want to get hit by 2 Mega attacks. Alright, we took out one of them at least. It's level 57. How much is this going to hurt? Ocean Love. Is that a charm? Asleep. Okay, okay. At least Divemon woke him up. So I guess how sleep works in this game is that you wake up as soon as you take damage. Which makes sense. That's how it should work in every game, to be honest. That's why I like Monster Hunter. In Monster Hunter, sleep is very, very simple. It's like, they lie down, you have full access to whatever part of the body you want to hit, and they take double damage. So it's a guaranteed crit. You can do an explosion for massive damage, and, you know, then they immediately wake up. Extremely useful, but very realistic at the same time. Monster Hunter does a lot of things better than basically any other game, to be honest. Boss fights, regular fights, exploration. playing Monster Hunter just feels like a fantastic experience. Alright. Jeez, that took forever. Okay, now we can actually begin this stupid... How deep is it into the game? We're 20 minutes into the stream. Now we're finally getting to the point where we can advance the quest one step. You're late. Let me explain the rules. It's simple. Whoever takes everything is the winner. Pukumon and Mega Paildramon are the last remaining players. If you steal their items and bring them here, you win. Here's your item. So now I need to find 2 other Digimon and delete them. What a pain. This better not be too difficult. They better be, like, right next to... Because I already had to open a vault just to get here, so they better be super close. The worst part of Dawn and Dusk quests is that you have to do them in a specific order. So, like, if I walk past where Mega Paildramon is going to be, it's not going to show him. He won't even show up in the spot that he spawns until I've defeated Pukumon. Because you have to do it in order. Alright, there's Pukumon. Alright, let's see how much XP this challenge gives me. If it gives me a decent amount of XP, I might, like, do it a few times. Whew. That is a tanky boy. He's level 50. Is Pukumon a... I assume Pukumon is an ultimate. I don't actually know this Digimon. Talking about designs, by the way, like we talked about Waymon, it's like a pufferfish with giant brass knuckles. Looks great. Great wall. Is he gonna raise more defense? Oh man, what a tank. Okay. Take him out. Not quite. Oh, Wolfclaw eats up so much of my SP. We missed. Wow, now I have to attack again. Alright, at least we're not taking any more damage. There we go. Okay. Almost 3,000. That's decent. That's enough to get me a level. Metal Greymon learns a new move finally. That's fantastic. Oops. Thunderclaw. Nice. So we got the Digicoral. Alright, now where is Metal Paildramon? Hello, Marine Devimon. Thankfully, since we leveled up, all of our SP got restored. So, War Greymon's ready to scrap again. Or, I mean, not War Greymon. Where Garurumon. Jeez. These two have such, like, on-again, off-again names because they were made at the same time. Okay, there's the exit. Don't want to go there. So we have to backtrack, which is annoying. Man, we are just like... We are about to get all the ultimates that we ran into. We're just picking up so many of them. We crit her and she's still up. Okay, what do you got? That's all 3 of them going to sleep. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem like the chance for sleep is very high. Alright. So for Paildramon, Vmon has to be the initiator. So Vmon's techniques are the ones that we're gonna learn. We just learned Dramon Claw. Okay. What moves can I learn if I keep him at Arrow Vidramon for a minute? Sonic counter. Oh, Crescent Cutter is really good. What level does he learn? Oh, oops. What level does he learn at? Hold on. Level 38, there we go. Level 36, level 38, level 44 for double declaw. It's probably not worth it to learn double declaw. Well, I mean, maybe. It's a lot of MP, but that is some decent amount of damage. Okay, and then if he's XVmon, he learns... Winning Punch. Oh my gosh, hold on. Winning Punch at level 41. These are fine, I guess. Okay. Okay, so Dragomon is showing up now. Slippery little. Alright, Metal Greymon, get rid of this thing. There we go. Poison. Okay. Poison's no big deal. I'll just kill him. Perfect. Poison does wear off immediately after the battle. Singmon learned another move. Air Cutter. Perfect. Okay, where is Mega Paildramon? This is now the 9th Marine Devimon that we've fought since we got here. Just wandering around. There we go. There's nowhere for me to go over here, so what am I missing? I can't go anywhere in this area either. So, how did I even get into the other area? It's so hard to get and keep your bearings when there's all these fights going on. Like, at least with Pokemon, you're in a wide open area. So it's really easy for you to stay aware of where you are at, because they require that you stay on like one screen for like a very long time. In Digimon, you only stay on one screen for probably about, 12 steps. So it's very easy to get lost. Hit him with the triple crit. That's the second one. Not quite. That's okay though. Now we can hit all 4 of them, or all 3 of them, and hopefully, yep, we take one of them out. Perfect. We'll also take out this Waymon, and we'll have to deal with 1 hit of Ocean Love, which is not too bad. Ocean Wave hits the whole board. Crazy. I need a move that hits the whole board. There aren't too many of those, but Seraphimon's 7 Heavens is one of them. Okay. There we go. Alright, now that we're finally out of that little corner, we still have to find Metal Paildramon. Dolphmon. So Coelamon is a shark and Dolphmon is a dolphin. Easy enough to take them out. I think I can see from here that there's nothing over here, but unfortunately I can't quite see. So we're going to come around this thing that's going to be a dead end, and I'm going to be really annoyed. It's a good thing I'm getting XP. So this isn't really a waste of my time. It's just frustrating that I don't have any Digimon that care about Aquan XP. Okay, Paildramon's pretty close to evolving. Yeah, it's dead end. Okay, back up. that Digimon out. Oh my gosh, Paildramon finally learned to move. Well, we got Blazing Power. Raise the attack of allies in 3 zones. I will take that. I think this is the first stat buff skill I've learned all game. Okay. Okay. If I were Metal Paildramon, where would I be hiding? Okay, perfect. Alright, now, so we have... Okay, so for Paildramon, good news is that Paildramon and Omnimon are pretty close in the alphabet. XVmon and Stingmon, level 36, attack 230. Okay, hold on. So that's not too bad. Let me see. What does... Stingmon's attack is only 186, so it's nowhere near 230. I'm going to go ahead and degenerate Stingmon here. Alright, Wormmon has 145 attack at level 1. Was Stingmon an attacker? He's a speed, so no, okay. Snymon is an attacker, so we need to spend some time in Snymon's form to get Wormmon up to the point where it could be able to evolve. That's fine. We are completely lost at this point. 40 minutes. 40 minutes on one quest, and I'm not even done with it yet. Alright, where is Metal Paildramon? Come on. Where Garurumon learned a new move? What is that? Cyclone Claw. Perfect. Okay, so this area is blocked off. Let's try out our new move. Cyclone Claw. There we go. Yep. Basically like Wolf Claw, but I can keep it when I change forms. Nice. Paildramon and Paildramon evolve at level 52. So it won't take long to get them up there. Ah, 415 speed, that's crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Paildramon is at 288 speed. Okay, Paildramon's only slightly below that, even though it's not a speed Digimon. Paildramon is balanced. I assume Paildramon is also balanced, but let's check real quick. Yeah. Alright, should be interesting. Where can I go? Where have I not gone yet? Hold on. I have no time to deal with you, champion. There we go. I just be right here. Where is this metal Paildramon at? Sometimes you just want to get a quest done, and the fact that there's no repels in this game makes it very difficult. Oh, Wormmon is already almost level 19, so we can almost get it up to another level. Nothing over here. Fine. Okay. Syakomon reminds me of Survive a lot. Probably my favorites. Probably my favorite character in Survive had Syakomon as a partner. Nothing here either. Okay, what about right here? There we go. Jesus. All right. completely deleted. Alright, so that was... Ooh, we hit the level cap for Paildramon. Paildramon learned a new ability, and Magna Angemon did. Alright. Giga Breath. Oh, no, okay. I was like, didn't I already learn that? No, what's his name? Metal Greymon learned it. Warning of Lights. Reduce the spirit of 3 zones. Sure. Alright. Let's go. Wormmon evolves into Snymon. Alright, so Wormmon went from 145 to 170 in 20 levels. It's not a bad increase. Champion Digimon, Snymon. Alright, we spent some time in an attacker's champion level, get ourselves a decent buffer of attack so that we can hit 230 pretty easily when we switch, and we should be fine. Snymon can't go any farther. Why can't Snymon evolve any farther? That's lame. Okay. Alright, there's Aero Paildramon. Oops. Then there's Paildramon. They can only evolve into Paildramon if you already have Paildramon, which is not even part of this tree. It's down here. And Paildramon goes into Darkdramon. Which has a bunch of dark attacks despite being a dragon. Which I suppose makes sense for the name. Okay. Alright, well, 4,000 XP is quite impressive, and it will be a little bit easier to repeat now that I know where everybody is. I'm thinking no thank you, though. I'm thinking I would rather go somewhere where I actually need the XP, so we're not going to repeat this. Let's see. Where is... Okay, now we need to get back down to this guy. There we go. Alright, let's go Paildramon and just carve them all up. Whew. Alright. We can finally get out of this pit and on to the main storyline. Did we miss? We missed twice? Oh my gosh. Alright. Here you go, Digimon. I've won your stupid tournament. Okay. Now we have to find a spot where we can leave. I think there was one down here. There we go. Okay. I'm free! Oh my gosh, that literally took a full hour. That is crazy. Okay, I think there's one more quest that we have to do before we can go back to the main story. Let's go to our farm island real quick. More spirit Paildramon. 248. No, you gave me 250. There we go. Why do you guys suck at getting my training? I'm trying to help you. Let's see if any of them can Digivolve. Kokuomon needs to be level 23 first. Okay. Oops, I don't want to Digiconvert. Okay. What about Lopmon? Lopmon can evolve into Centaurimon now. And then it can go into Black Rapidmon later. Alright. Good enough. Let's keep going. I won. Alright, for scrapping with all those Digimon, you better give me a good reward. $8,000 bits. Okay, fair enough. I'll take that. Alright, last quest. Bird Digimon, then we can move on. Dig in Task Canyon. Only 2 stars, but it's Garudamon. Garudamon is an ultimate. It should be 3 stars. You guys not pay attention to your own ranking system? Hello, Garudamon. I work at a Dig in Task Canyon, but I'm injured. They said they found something, so would you please go to Task Canyon for me? I believe Task Canyon is a new area, so I will be happy to go to Task Canyon. What do we need? I think we just need Holy XP from this party. Oh, I mean, I actually do need Machine XP as well. I forgot about that. Serafimon needs 380 Spirit, which is not going to be a problem, but you have to be level 66 to get to Serafimon, and Angemon only has an aptitude of 52. So we have to get into Steel Angemon, or slash... I don't remember if it's Steel or slash Angemon. And then you can... and then you'll have enough levels. You'll have enough aptitude to go up to level 66. Alright, hold on. Task Canyon. There it is. Holy Dragon and Birds. Perfect. Alright, so there's a dig going on here. Let's go. Let's go find it. Gorgon. That sounds like equipment. Hold on. Yep. For a level 40 Dark Digimon, 48 Defense, 25 Spirit, and Resist Dark 50. It's not bad. I don't know why there would be a Dark equipment in this area, but fair enough. Oh, it's Kudamon! We can scan Kudamon here? That's awesome. Hey, buddy. Kudamon is one of the Digimon that Angelwomon can become, so having that data would allow me to switch Angelwomon over if I want to, which is very useful to me. For getting extra moves and things like that. it's a human. Have I ever... Well, I mean, I have run into, like, humans when there have been enemies, but I don't think I've ever run into a human in the middle of, like, a quest. Okay, interesting. Oh, are you Garudamon's replacement? I see. Then take a look at this. This is the ancient box we just found, but it's locked. We can't open it. Will you go find the key that opens this box? It should be somewhere in Task Canyon. I have to find a key to open a box. Okay. Whew. Now this is a maze. Okay, there's a lot of options here. Paildramon, that's cool. Okay, there's an exit. That's nice. Chibomon! I don't know what Chibomon goes into. It's a dragon. That's not Vmon's base, is it? I think Vmon's base is called Chibimon. Oh, it is Chibomon. Alright, great. Amazing. So then scanning Chibomon will also give me, the ability to swap Paildramon and Vmon around. So this is excellent. This is a fantastic area. Let's see. Is that the key? Nope. That'd be too easy. Digimon! Oh, so many in-trainings that I need. Perfect. This allows us to go into Guilmon's, like, switch between Guilmon's, baby and other forms. And Guilmon is also here. We ran into Guilmon earlier, so we can scan Guilmon as well. Excuse me. That is Shakuamon. What is Shakuamon doing here? I thought I was looking for a chest. Hello, Shakuamon. How are you doing? Ugh, I'm still sleepy. Who is it that woke me up? I know, it's you. You're gonna pay. Whoa, chill, bro. Can we talk about this? Shakuamon, you are part Angemon. I do not want to hurt you. How are you even sleeping? You're a machine. Got him. All right. That's a good amount of holy XP. Alright. Alright, we are almost done with acquiring Chibomon and Kudamon's data. Alright, we got the key. Awesome. There's Guilmon. Alright, we're not really grinding XP here, but we do need to grind some of these Digimon. So I'm gonna stick around here for a second, just long enough to get 100% scan data on some of these Digimon that I can't get unless I actually have their scan data. So that's Kudamon, Guilmon, Chibomon, and Digimon. And we just need 100% on all of them. Alright, what does Snymon's attack look like right now? 220. It could be higher. Alright, we found a Digimon fossil. I don't even know how Digimon would become fossil since they become Digi-Eggs when they're deleted, but fair enough. Alright, Digimon acquired. Guilmon acquired. Just need Kudamon and Chibomon now. Wait, oh. So I thought that if I went back to where I entered that I would be able to leave, but there's not actually. The spawn point that I came into does not have an exit, so we have to go back, actually. That's weird. Well, unfortunate. Okay, I remember where there was an exit. Greymon. Interesting. Hello, Greymon. I suppose Greymon would have to spawn somewhere, even though Agumon was there ages ago. Okay, Kudamon is at 100% now. Awesome. How is Paildramon's attack coming? 225. Barely higher than Snymon's, even though it's an ultimate, which is crazy. Sunmon! Sunmon is here? Aw. That is Apollomon's baby form, which is adorable. I don't think that benefits me in any way to get, because I don't think Sunmon goes into anything else. Let me check my Digivolution route. Yeah, Sunmon does not go anywhere. So, what is the benefit of having Sunmon? It learns Starlight. Oh, oops. Hold on. It learns Starlight at level 30, and it learns Rainbow Spit at level 60, which is 120, which is 101 attack with 122 MP costs, and does water damage. No, I'm good. I do not need the ability to make Sunmon for Apollomon. I'm fine. Currently it's 72 minutes. It's still a lot less time than the first area, but we've still not gotten back to the store yet. We are progressing quite a ways towards getting Paildramon, though, which I'm happy about. Alright, there's Paildramon. Where's Chibomon? We just need 2 more Chibomons and then we can leave. Alright, we're at the exit. Let's just wait for Chibomon. This is the wrong one. Come on now. Let's check our Digivolution routes. So if we degenerate Snymon into Wormmon now, that'll put our attack at 173, which is enough. Because we gain 20 level, we get 20 attack for going up 20 levels to get to Stingmon, and then 30 attack for going up to level 36 to get Paildramon. So yeah, Wormmon is done. We just need to actually gain about 50 more levels so that we can actually evolve. Okay. And then... Paildramon will degenerate, have 180 attack, spend some more time as an attacker. Okay, we're fine. Alright, there's one more Chibomon. That's unfortunate. Come on. You can give me 2. Ah. I do not need whatever Wormmon is gonna offer me. There we go. Alright, fantastic. This increased our collection by a significant amount. That is what I like to see. Alright, we're gonna head back to the main home. Alright, Digiconvert. Guilmon. Digiconvert Kudamon. Digiconvert Shibomon. And Digiconvert Digimon. There we go. Alright. Over the Shine S area real quick. We're gonna get some Dragon XP. We're gonna change up our farm island a little bit. Alright, first things first in the Digimon list. Welcome back, Serafi. Hello, Flippy. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you're enjoying. Alright, let's switch Guilmon with Kokuamon. And we're gonna switch Kudamon with Centarumon. Now we're going to remove the solar panel. And we're going to put in our fire ring. Okay. We'll give Guilmon some Dragon XP. We'll give Dinohumon some Dragon XP. And then for the others, we get Spirit. You need to have 290 Spirit, Vermilion. Come on. Ah. Study. Oh my gosh. Useless. Alright. Excellent. finally, we have this these side quests done. Let's get back to the storyline. Last time we dealt with Spinomon, and Spinomon helped us restore the area. He said that Warusidramon had asked him to make the virus, but we don't know who talked to Warusidramon to begin with. Probably the same Digimon that reduced everyone to Digi-Eggs in the first area. We're getting to the midpoint. I believe this is like halfway through the story, so the actual story shouldn't be much longer. And we're probably powerful enough that we could just go all the way through it right now. But I would like to be Mega before I do that. Oh, that reminds me. I do have an XP ring on Magna Angemon, don't I? Yes, good. Okay. Alright, Serafimon, I need some quests, please and thank you. Thriller Ruins, yes. I will go to Thriller Ruins. It's time. Oh, Tyro, you're here. I'm getting a bad feeling. This might be where we need to put some extra effort. You be careful. Thanks, Gideon. Alright, Glare, what's going on? Huh? Lytton. Oh, Tyro, you're here. Quest. Oh, the Thriller Ruins investigation. Lytton, I think we should tell Tyro. You're right, Anubismon. I want you to keep this between us. We haven't seen Chief Glare or Ophanimon lately. What? We asked the others, but no one knows where they went. We tried tracking the Chief's Digivice, but we couldn't find it anywhere in Sunshine City. I'm sure there's no reason to worry about them, though. So Anubismon and I have decided to manage the Union quest for Chief Glare and Ophanimon. Don't worry so much. It'll be okay, Lyn. Chief Glare will be back soon. You're right, Anubismon. Right now, the server is still unstable. Please investigate deep inside Thriller Ruins. I'm counting on you, Tyro. Chief Glare is gone. Interesting. Alright, well. I will go find him. He must be at Thriller Ruins. Why would Chief Glare go to Thriller Ruins, the dark area? These are questions. Ophanimon is powerful enough to protect him, though. This is an interesting spot for us to start at. Deep inside. We are literally in like the back area of Thriller Ruins. I'm going to immediately save this. 18.5 hours so far. Okay. 18.5 hours with no megas. That's this game. Hey, it's Paildramon. Paildramon is a holy Digimon. Take him out. It's Mummymon. And there's Dracmon as well. And another Paildramon. Okay. Alright, so we have no idea what we're doing here. We're just looking, I guess. Well, then. Guess we're not going that way. Okay. Ooh, Dracmon dodged our attack. Well, now we'll delete him. Tapermon's a little bit tankier at level 21. Let's see if we can kill him in one hit. We can. Perfect. Okay. Paildramon is now level 10. So if we degenerate down to Vmon, how much attack do we lose? 50. We lose 50 attack. That's a lot. That's a lot of attack for us to lose. Wow. It's okay. XVmon is an attacker. So we should still be able to get Paildramon. This is a... Oh, that's a rough drop. I spent all that time at trying to grind up for Vmon. Wow. Okay, XVmon 120, 115 spirit. What is our spirit? 109. Yeah, we'll be fine. Man, we just barely qualify to even make XVmon at this point. That's depressing. All right. Hopefully I'm overreacting. Hopefully the aptitude increases enough. Because he's got 66 aptitude. I'm sure he's going to get plenty of stats from leveling up. And then we just need to, you know... his attack went up by 3. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't feel so good, chat. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, it's Paildramon. Paildramon is an ultimate. I believe it's Dracmon's ultimate. Now that we're actually running into some dark enemies, I can start spamming late attacks, which I've had all game. But for some reason, in the game of dark and light, we don't run into dark enemies for like half the game. Okay, let's see. I guess I have to go this way? This is like the only way I can go. Okay. Alright, well we're jumping into a portal, I suppose. I don't know what's on the other side of this. Alright. Kinda wish I had Vermilion for this because War Greymon, or Black War Greymon needs a bunch of Dark XP, but we'll figure it out. Pawn Chessmon White. Interesting. Well, Paildramon does need some steel XP, so this is perfectly fine. Ooh. A chest. Digimon. That is Tapermon's ultimate. Interesting. Let's Wolf Claw it up. Right now I'm just killing time while I wait for Chrome. Chrome is gonna let me know when we can start practicing the Digimon TCG. We're gonna be using a different client to queue up some of the decks that were available in Illusion so that we can kind of be ready for when Illusion comes back out. He's gonna play Vmon, so I'll probably play either Stingmon or Seraphimon, and maybe I'll try both. I don't know how long we're gonna play for. And we'll get this figured out. Okay. Alright, level 23. 10 more levels for Wormmon. We're getting up there. We are pretty close to getting Paildramon now, which is nice. I was a little worried when I titled the stream Paildramon. I was like, is it really... Am I really going to be able to do that in one stream? But, yeah, it seems like we are progressing quite a bit. The biggest problem is going to be getting to level 36 before the stream is over on the 2 champions. Hopefully, we get a good chunk of XP that starts to really ramp up. And we go to a bigger area. I'm definitely not going to get the XP that I need in Thrill Roots. Is that a Marine Magna Angemon ability? Holy slash. Finally. And get rid of this Grand Cross. Oh my gosh. Imagine learning holy moves on a holy Digimon. Okay. Get these trash rookies away from me. Oh my gosh. Litten, there better be a point to this. That's all I'm saying. I better come out the other side of this and find, like, something. Like Myotismon destroying the server or something. Or Chief Glare being brainwashed. If you sent me into this pile of trash with no XP to wander around aimlessly for 2 hours, I'm going to be very frustrated. Look at all these rookie Digimon that I don't need. Worthless scan data, no XP. Are we out? Okay. Alright, what did you want me to see? We are in a different part of Thriller Ruins now. Which we could have walked over to if they didn't... Literally, like, I think the only thing that was stopping me, that required me to use the gates, is that they put up a blocker on the door. I couldn't just walk through the door. Like, no, we want you to go through this Chaos Gate instead. Trust me, it'll be great. Okay, well at least Mummymon is worth something. Flaremon leveled up. Okay. How much Holy XP does Flaremon have? Not a lot. We have not fought many Holy Digimon at all. 7,000. Okay. So we still need 10,000 more XP before I can evolve Flaremon into Apollomon, which is a little bit annoying, but I'm sure we'll find 10,000 Holy XP somewhere. Alright, well now we have Tapermon. I think there was a quest that only unlocks if you put Tapermon on your Digimon farm. So I guess that's fine. Ah! Phantomon, I swear to Yggdrasil. Get out of my way. He's not getting out of my way, chat. I've had Magna Andromon sitting in my party just gaining XP this whole time, but I haven't actually used him in any fights yet. He is probably, like, at this point, one of my strongest Digimon. If we compare, let's see. So, Weregarurumon has 323 attack. Paildramon has 272 attack. Paildramon has 276 attack. Magna Andromon has 217 attack, but has 330 spirits. Which is about the same as Weregarurumon's attack. So yeah, we are... Magna Andromon is like one of my strongest Digimon. He just sits on the bench. As soon as we combine Weregarurumon and Paildramon, then I'll be able to put him in the front line. I don't really want to take Apollomon out. Even though I don't really have any attachment to Apollomon, I feel like the game is really hard if you don't use Apollomon. So... he probably won't be part of my end board, but... I need 3 really solid Digimon in my party before I could take Apollomon out. This is nothing. Anti-brain, yay. Let's see. No. Veemon's at 169 attack. I literally think Veemon has gained 1 attack every level. Because he was at 155 when he was level 1. Oh my gosh. This is rough. Okay. Alright. There we go. Here we go. Here's the cutscene. Four Sky Mons. That is not scary at all. Do you think 4 rookie Digimon will threaten me? I will show you what I do with 4 rookie Digimon. I apologize, Skymon. Nothing impersonal. Two of them deleted. Didn't even hit me. Alright. 2,500 XP for 4 rookies. That's pretty good. You're gonna have to up your game if you want to stop me, though. Double blade. That is better than claw attack, yes. You've defeated my Skymon. Hey, Gaiomon. You're very skilled. Are you that tamer I've been hearing about? A vast world this is indeed. You may not be that tamer, but I never knew there would be another with such skill. Boss, that's the tamer. The one I was talking about before. Oh, hey, Paildramon. This is the one that stole the merchandise. Boss, crush him for us. That's right, Gaiomon. I suffered because of this tamer too. Be careful. Hey, Spinomon. This tamer will get in the way of our business for sure. Let's take him out now. So you are that tamer. You may be a union tamer, but how dare you get in the way of us Kowloon Co. from conducting business? Having trouble, Tyro? Need some help? Hey, Sayo. Or can the famous tamer handle these guys without breaking a sweat? Grr, how dare you insult us! Paildramon, Spinomon, take care of that obnoxious kid. I'll deal with the tamer. Thank you, Sayo. Now it's just one-on-one. Alright, Gaiomon, you have a problem with me? Let's take him out. Middle tackle. Alright, here's a chance for us to use our new move. Blazing Power. Raise the attack of all 3 Digimon. Alright, Metal Greymon's Giga Blaster. So these Digimon, these boss Digimon, take damage from every square that they're in. And they take up 3 squares, so you can use AoE to hit them twice. It's pretty great. Middle tackle to hit 3. This Digimon is a dragon Digimon, so it probably takes less damage from fire attacks. Very unfortunate that both Spinomon and Gaiomon were dragons. Okay, let's use Middle Tackle instead of Giga Breath then. Yeah, I think we're doing more damage that way. Volcano Napalm. Unfortunately for him, like, he just really can't hurt my team. He managed to deal 150 damage to Paildramon, but Paildramon has 190 or 1900 health. We'll just use Wolf Claw to reduce his resistance to Earth 3 times. Excellent. Man, is he trying. He's really giving it the old go, but he's just not hurting my team at all. You're pretty tanky, Gaiomon, but that's not going to stop me. He's not doing an attribute change. I think attribute changes happen when you're fast enough to go twice in a row, just that you don't go twice in a row. But I guess my Digimon are too fast at this point for even one of the bosses to go twice in a row. Deleted. Alright. 10,000 Dragon XP! Well, it is unfortunate that Wormmon and Paildramon were not in the... yeah, they just went up to level 30 immediately. Flaremon learned a new skill. Wormmon's attack is now 211, which is great. Vmon's attack is now 185. Okay, I think we don't have any problems then. Celestial Cross, perfect. That's a really good, just solid light attack. We learned Shocknet, which hits everything. That's better than Surprise Blow. And Vmon learned Middle Tackle, which is awesome for him to get so early. This can't be. Hi, Gaiomon? Losing to this kid? Boss, say it's not true. Ugh, I guess this is it for us. That was close. Are you sure you're letting me have all 3 of the PD words they dropped? Thank you, Tyro. Now we can restore the access zone of Dark Moon City. So, because We were just using the access zones to fix Sunshine City, but we forgot about Dark Moon. So now Sayo can actually fix Dark Moon as well. I guess I misjudged you. Sorry, we're both Union Tamers, so there's no way that you could be a bad person that would think of destroying the city. Our Chief Julie has been acting strangely lately. She suddenly started saying that city has been divided by a Light Fang conspiracy. Isn't it strange? How's Chief Glare? Anything strange on your side? I see. There must be someone trying to make us fight with each other. That must be why the chiefs are acting strangely. Tyro, from now on, let's work together. Let's share information and find out who's behind all of this. Let's exchange email addresses on our Digivices. Tyro got Sayo's email. Well, I'll get back to Darkmoon now. See you, Tyro. Thanks again for the PD word. Alright, so we managed to beat Gaiomon, but we didn't manage to improve our access to Sunshine City at all. We gained an ally, though. Alright. Wormmon evolves into Stingmon. Alright, losing 10,000 XP on Paildramon is kinda rough, but at the same time, we have another quest that we can immediately do, and if the last quest gave us 10,000 XP, then I'm sure that this quest will give us even more than that. Alright, Stingmon. Oop, nope, that's not what I want to click. Okay, 211 attack, 250 spirit. Pretty good. Vmon evolves into X-Vmon and immediately gains 9 attack. Alright, perfect. So now even if we only get 1 attack from every level up, that would put us at exactly 229. And we're an attacker, so we're not going to get 1 from every level up. So, we get both these Digimon to level 36, then we can evolve into Paildramon. Alright, this game's going well. Okay. First things first, we go home, we check on our Digimon. $215 spirit. Alright, they're getting used to the spirit training. %80 success rate, perfect. We give Gilmon all the Dragon XP he needs, as well as Dino Human. Alright, it's been like 4 days on the farm. So let's take a look and see what level these guys are. Kokuomon is level 20. Kudamon is now level 13. Probably gonna have to evolve Paildramon into Starmon. I doubt that Paildramon will have 125 speed by the time it's that high level. Let's see. Digimon is also level 13. And just needs to be level 21. Ah, Digimon doesn't degenerate in anything, okay. Alright, so we just need to get Digimon to level 21 to evolve into Growlmon. Perfect. Alright, things are going well. Let's keep going. Alright, we turn in the quest. Chief Glare and Ophanimon weren't at Thriller Ruins. We didn't get any info on the Chief, but we found out about Kowloon-Ku and Nightcrow. Don't worry, we'll find out about the Chief also. You're right, thanks, newest one. Tyro, well done. Thank you very much. Go get your reward at Shine Center. Alright. It looks like something is going on with Nightcrow also. Please act cautiously. Since Chief Glare isn't here, we've all got to work together. Got it, Tyro? Alright. Okay. Search the entire Digi area? That's very vague. Okay, fine. Alright, Litten. You want me to find Chief Glare? I'll find him. Oop, that's wrong. Alright, real quick before we go out, I forgot that we got Paildramon, and Paildramon has like a quest if you leave him on your farm island, so I'm gonna just quickly... I don't need Dino-Humon on my farm island, so it's not doing anything for me. So let's convert Paildramon real quick. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll swap. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna talk to Paildramon real quick. Ooh, okay. Alright. I haven't ever gotten one of these extra quests before, so I'm curious as to how it even works. Which is weird. I play this game a lot, but I've never even bothered looking at the, like, hey, if you put this Digimon on this farm island, then you get this quest, and it has to be this attribute. But I think they said Paildramon just has to be Paildramon. So I had Paildramon on my farm island for a while, but it wasn't cool. Kudamon, have you heard anything from Chief Claire? Okay, so I guess Kudamon is Chief Claire's at-home assistant. Nothing at all. I've been trying to contact him, but there's no response. See, his communication system isn't fully restored, so that might be why we can't reach the Chief or Ophanimon. But it's not like him to stay out of touch this long. He's never not kept in touch with me before. Don't worry, Chief Claire can handle himself. He's probably doing just fine. Tyro, you made it. Kudamon, if you hear from Chief Claire, please let me know immediately. Understood. I'll let you know. Please do. I'll be waiting. I was talking to Chief Claire's Navi Digimon, but the problem is we haven't heard anything from the Chief. So as a Union quest, we decided to conduct an investigation of the entire Digi area. But we haven't been able to gather any information. Tyro, do you think you can cooperate with the other Tamers and find out where the Chief is? I'm counting on you. Cool. Let's go. We will find Chief Claire. Oh, Tyro, just who I wanted to see. You've taken on the quest to investigate the entire Digi area, right? We also took the quest, and we just talked to Gideon. It sounds like there are a few Tamers that haven't returned to city. Something's definitely going on. Tompei's group is one of those that are missing. Oh, crap. We haven't seen Chief Claire in a while either. I wonder if the Chief could be missing too. Huh? Chief Claire is missing? Tyro, how do you know that? That's not fair. Pulsa, being fair isn't relevant right now, but this conversation is secret. Let's not talk here. Huh? Then where should we go? Not my place, it's a mess. I wouldn't go to your place filled with trash and roaches. What are you talking about? It's not that messy. Hey Tyro, let's go to your place. Let's invite Gideon also. I think we better let Gao's team know also. Let's all get together and talk at Tyro's place. So we still have no leads on Chief Claire. Are there any leads at the Chief's home? I see. Let's get permission from the Chief. We can't get in without the home address. Stupid, Litanari went to the Chief's home and checked it out. Huh? How do you know Litanari went to the Chief's place? Woman's intuition, of course. It's something you wouldn't understand. What? What's that supposed to mean? Exactly my point. Ouch. Anyway, we need to find a lead. You're right. But where should we go? Tyro, why don't you ask Sayo? Are you sure? It's Nightcrow. What if she's a spy? She's really strong. Tyro, you said that when Nightcrow was acting strangely, she was acting normally. We can find out about Darkmoon City also. We're just wasting our time like this. You're right, we have no other options. Tyro, why don't you contact her and meet her somewhere so that you can talk? But where? It needs to be a place that won't have any interruptions and be safe for us. Let's get her to come here. That's ridiculous! Not here! She's Nightcrow! She could be the enemy! But there's probably no other place where it's safe and we won't be interrupted, not to mention we're already here. But it's dangerous. Balsa has a point, but it's Tyro that has to make the choice. Sayo is fine. I trust her. Now we just have to wait for Sayo to contact us. She replied already? Wow. She's coming right away. Tyro, Sayo asked for access, so I gave the okay. Oh, hello, everyone. Hi, Gatomon. You're so cute as usual. Thank you. Please make yourselves at home. Hello, Sayo. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sayo. Thanks for coming. I'm Silver Tabor Gideon of Lightfang. Hello, Gideon. Please come on in. Yeah, don't be shy. Tyro's home is a little dusty, but comfortable. Thank you. On behalf of all Lightfang, we welcome you. Although it is just us. Hey, Sayo, we're in a real bind because our chief is missing. Even Tompei's team is missing. Pulsa, can you be more blunt? What if she's actually a spy? Oh, yeah. Did I say too much? I'm sure it's not a problem. We wanted to ask her about that anyway. Right, that's why we asked her here. Sayo, have you heard any rumors about Chief Glare at Nightcrow? Anything would help. Actually, I haven't been back to Darkmoon City lately. Why is that? Lately, all the Nightcrow have been acting strangely. They stopped talking, and it's kind of creepy. So I'm afraid to go back. Is that so? Nightcrow aren't normal either. This is very bizarre. There's more to this. It could have something to do with Chief Glare's disappearance. How long ago did everyone start acting strangely? I'm not sure. Oh, I think Newton and Dorothy started acting strangely at Limit Valley. Yes, I remember, that's it. It was Limit Valley. Limit Valley, that digi area that appeared out of nowhere. That place is suspicious. We still don't know much about that digi area. There must be something there. Can you think of anything else? Well, let's see. There are an awful lot of quests that go to Access Glacier. After the tournament, I've been busy, so I haven't taken on a Union quest, but... Access Glacier? Did it have a link with Sunshine? No, the link isn't up yet. We need to talk to Litten about this. Tyro, I'll send you my Digivice's ADR protocol to your Digivice. It'll give you a link to Access Glacier. Thank you. Thank you, Saya. I'm glad we talked to you. Now, I'll go report this to Litten. Then Pulse and I will go investigate Limit Valley. Then we'll go look for Tonpei's team. There's still much to do. I'll go to City and try to gather some more information. Thanks, Sayo, but don't overexert yourself. Well, Tyro, I want you to go check out Access Glacier. Let's make good use of the info Sayo gave us. Alright. We got a plan now. Everyone's going off and doing other things. But we are going to go do the important stuff. Alright, so I assume I think Access Glacier is the top half of the sea area. Like, we saw that there was a sea area that, like, had, like, a, there was, like, an elevator that was blocked off by the quest. I'm pretty sure that takes you just up to Access Glacier if you use it. Access Glacier is not going to be all Aqua Digimon, like the Marine Ocean was. Yeah, they're literally, like, right next to each other. Okay. It's been a long time. I don't think I remember anything about Access Glacier. Alright, we are looking for Chief Glare. Hey, Mammothmon. Ooh, the ultimates in this area have pretty good stats. Never mind. Okay, XVmon and Stingmon are already at the right level, so we just need to... Mojiamon, alright, that's a champion. But it has earth resistance, not really something that... where Garurumon can deal with. How about Celestial Cross? Almost. Since we're not here on a quest, there's no barriers that prevent us... Well, I mean, no, there are going to be some barriers, but it looks like they aren't blocking us off too much here, so we're literally just running around. Alright, if I were Chief Glare, where would I be? Probably at home sipping wine. So I have to think about what if not if I'm Chief Glare, but if I'm Chief Glare and I've been brainwashed, where would I be? Probably the back row. Level 11 on my champion Digimon so far. Not too bad, but we still need a lot more XP before we can keep going. Alright, here's an exit. Paildramon. Okay. Okay, Paildramon has Giga Breath, right? Yes, he does. Almost. Alright, that's the exit. Oh, Hyugamon is an Aquan Digimon, not a beast. Oh. Well, I should have been more aggressive. There we go. Alright, so we're going the wrong way. Triple Frigimon. I'll take this one out real quick. Instantly deleted. Let's go. Tough call as to whether Frigimon is a beast or a aqua, but I guess they made the right choice by making it aqua. Double Blade does a lot of damage against aquans. Metal Greymon level 45 learned a new ability. What is that? Probably Fire Coat? Battle Stamp. Raise the attack of an ally in one zone. Nah, we don't need that. We got raise the attack of allies in 3 zones. We're good. Hyugamon. The big question on my mind is whether I'm going to use Metal Garurumon or War Greymon to make Omnimon. I don't have a choice with Paildramon, but with Omnimon, I can choose one or the other. And the question is, whose moveset do I want? Tough call. They're both pretty good. Ice Devimon. But the big frustrating thing is, like, Omnimon, either Omnimon or Paildramon's moveset is also just going to completely disappear when I make Paildramon Paladin mode. DNA Digivolution needs to be a little bit more... a little bit, like, less all-consuming. Like, having one Digimon's entire stat line be completely absorbed is kind of lame, to be honest. I feel like you should be able to pick and choose which moves you get to keep. Mammothmon has way too much earth resist for us to hurt him, but we do fire damage. Let's go. Okay, Chrome just contacted me and said give me 15 minutes to finish up the thing. So it looks like we will be playing some Digimon pretty soon. Some TCG. Celestial Hand to hit 2 areas. Ooh, what do we cut? I guess we get rid of Sharp Claw. We don't really need Sharp Claw on Paildramon. Paildramon is not an Earth Digimon. Alright, Mojamon, get out of my way. Celestial Cross. There we go. Well, we're getting plenty of items, but we're not finding Chief Glare. There's no clues about anything yet. Celestial Hand. Got it. "21 levels left before XVmon and Stigmon can be evolved. Nothing that way. Take him out, ISW. Or take him out, where Garurumon. Jeez. Got him. Perfect. Alright, Mammothmon deleted. Let's take a look at the farm results. Nice find Vermillimon, but nothing from Tapermon yet. Okay. Got another Gold Blade. Ooh. Who do we give this to? There we go. More attack for Were Garurumon. Gold Blade's a really great item. Okay. Ice Devimon. Just Ice Devimon, okay. Ah, now that we don't have that speed ring on Were Garurumon, Apollomon is faster, which is funny. That was just 10 speed. Oh my gosh, where am I going? Nuclear speed. Yeah, okay. Hey, Angemon. Angemon is here. Interesting. Alright, well, we kill Angemon. Because only we are allowed to have one. Alright, so I guess this spot isn't right either. Okay. Ah! Another dead end. Where am I going? You can't just put me in Axis Glacier and be like, yep, something's here. Alright, Hyogamon's down. Garurumon also showing up here. Last area had Greymon, so we've got Garurumon, Greymon, and Angemon showing up as, like, scannable. For the people who were too lazy to raise them as rookies when they first showed up. Oh my gosh. Alright, we are really close to Metal Greymon and War Greymon and Metal Garurumon now. Probably only about 40,000 more XP there. Hit all these guys with a Gurren Jumbla. Triple Wolf Claw on Paildramon. And the third hit hits Hyogamon, and everyone's dead. Perfect. This is how we clean it up. Alright, is there anything? No, there's nothing over here. Okay. Cyclone Claw to take out Angemon. Mammothmon just crumbles under any fire attacks. It's crazy. Nothing this way. Where am I missing? Okay. Do I have any non-beast attacks? No. Or all beast attacks. Okay, well at least we did enough damage to take him out. XVmon and Stingmon about to be level 20 out of 36. Okay. Alright, we have other ways that we can go. There's Icemon. Okay. Oh, there. Okay, there is a chest I haven't gotten yet. All right, so we're in a new spot. Triple Wolf Claw. Then we Giga Blaster, and that should be enough. There we go. Okay, this is the mechanic of this area that we finally are seeing. Is that there are little Mario drop ports that take you down into the ocean, and you basically like walk between Axis Glacier and the Marine Battle Ocean, which is part of the reason why you have to complete the quests in the Battle Ocean before you can even go get this far in the game, so that you already have Marine Battle Ocean unlocked. It's an interesting idea. It's an interesting layout. Okay. Yep, alright. Top down. Here we are. Alright, we're in the ocean. Now we need to find another, like, another one that takes us out. I think that's all we have to do. We just literally have to go to the next one that takes us back to Axis Glacier, and we'll be where we need to be. Okay. Now, last time I was down here for an hour, but there shouldn't be any walls that stop us from going where we need to go. Okay, yeah, that's where we're going. Paildramon is almost out of SP. Dragomon. Oh my gosh. Got them both deleted. Nice. XVmon learned a new move. Shark Claw. Sure. Okay. Okay. There it is. What do you think you're doing? Let them go. Let go of them. Are you sure about that? So that's Tonpei's team, a random light tamer, Chief Glare, and Ophanimon. I can't do that just yet. Then I guess there's no choice but to fight. Insolent fool. Do you think you can take this? That's the attack that destroyed the city before. So Grimmon was the Digimon behind that. This is an attack I approve with the Digi and Telekea I stole from Digimon. No one can withstand my Chrono DSR. You're the kid who stood up against me at Limit Valley. Do you want to be like them too? Take this, Chrono DSR! Ha 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 ha! Behold, Yggdrasil! I'll show you the power of my Ymir. With this attack, I'll rewrite the entire digital world. Actually, no. Actually, I'm good. I didn't hurt that much. What? Why? Why does it have no effect on you? Low on energy, the one weakness of Chrono DSR. This can't be helped. No matter, there's no rush. Now that the coronavirus has awakened, there's no point in dealing with the likes of you. Farewell. Thanks, Tyro, that was close. Are Chief Glare and the others alright? I was only affected by the virus for a little while, so I was able to come to my senses quickly, but... Ugh. Be careful, Tyro. We give all to Ymir. Alright, Ophanimon. I do not have the stamina for this. Full Digimon S. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to use this. Alright. Triple Wolf Claw. Take this, Ophanimon. Just a bunch of damage. 900 damage. Alright, Metal Greymon. Hit her with the Giga Blaster. Resist fire down. Fatal Cannon. 100 damage, but it's not enough. We'll Blazing Power here. Raise everyone's attack. Then we're going to use Sonic Counter, so that when she attacks either of us, she gets countered. Alright, now we'll try Double Blade, see if Double Blade does more damage than Giga Blaster. 463 and 697. It does do more damage. Fatal Cannon hits all of us. Counter. Okay. Giga Blaster. And Ophanimon is down. 4,500 Holy XP. That's about half of what we needed to get to Apollomon. Weregarurumon level 47. Metal Greymon level 46. Flaremon up to level 44. Singmon from level 22 to 27. XVmon from level 22 to 27. That is not as much XP as I was hoping for. My head. Oh, Paildramon, you know who you are? Don't lose to the virus, you can beat it. Where am I? What am I? Oh, Paildramon, you were infected by a virus. A virus? Then I... Glare! Glare, wake up, snap out of it. Where am I? What am I? Glare, what a relief. Oh, Paildramon. You are Sayo of Nitro? Chief Glare, are you alright? We were captured by the enemy and almost had our wills taken by a strange virus. Tyro came just in time to save us. I see, thank you, Tyro. I received a strange email saying that Thriller Ruins had a secret, so Paildramon and I went to investigate. Everything after that is kind of a blur. It seems that I was infected by the virus when the city was attacked. I conducted a scan, but I guess the virus wasn't completely deleted. I made an error. The enemy is trying to get into every program in the city in order to control everyone. Is that so? At any rate, we have to do something about Townpai and the others. Right, let's contact the Union immediately and ask for backup. Let's take them back to the city to analyze the virus. Great. That is dealt with. One XP left for Mega Digimon to level up. All right. Paildramon, not a bad Digimon to have an option to get, and then another Angemon. Deleted those two. Paildramon coming in with the Crescent Cutter, which lets him attack twice. Deleted. Alright. Do 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 do. All right. Alright, we're gonna raise everyone's spirit. Then we'll try talking to Paildramon a little bit more. See if he talks to us. Alright. Paildramon did not tell us anything yet. I wonder how many days it has to be on the farm island for it to use its effect. Alright, Lytton, I found Glare. Looks like Tompei and the others will be alright. We re-examined everyone who was attacked by the enemy, so everyone should be fine now. A vaccine was created from the viruses that were extracted from Tompei and the other Digimon. We were able to restore the Shine N area. Now all the areas of Shine City have been restored. What's the matter? Sayo, what's on your mind? Yes, I can't believe the other Night Crow were acting strangely because of a virus. Dorothy, Newton. Yes, like me, they were either infected when City was attacked or they were attacked in the Digi area. There, what's the matter? It's not a good idea to send Sayo back to Darkmoon City. I agree, it's probably safe to say that all the Night Crow tamers are being controlled by the enemy. Tyro, will you take care of Sayo until we defeat the enemy? Yep. Oh, wait, no. That's not what I meant to say. Okay. All right. I did not mean to say no, but we got a little cute scene where Lytton was mad at Claire. All right. So now we know that the enemy is talking about Ymir. Tara, be careful. Don't forget to stop by the quest counter. Yep. I mean, you weren't the one who gave me the quest, but thanks. Alright. Alright, I don't believe I'll be able to advance immediately. I would very much like to continue the story, but I think that I have to do at least 2 other quests before I can do that. Another gold blade, that's nice. Alright, Seraphimon, can I take another Union quest? Or not? No, okay. The Haunted House. Ask Myotismon to play the role of Dracula. Okay, sure. Which holy Digimon is requesting this? I don't see any holy Digimon around here. Digitomon. Hey Tyro, I want to open a haunted house like Dracula's castle, but all the Digimon I asked to play Dracula turned me down. Do you think you can ask them again? Myotismon and the others are in Thriller Ruins. Okay, sure. Okay, then we'll go to... Let's go over to the N area real quick. Oh, is Sayo here? If I go look... Is Sayo, like, here where I can talk to her? Let's see... Hello, Gatomon. There she is. Hey, Sayo. Tyro, I'll stay here with you for a while. That's all she says. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we can get new equipment. Let's see. Blue Tang. 35 attack, 26 spirit. That's pretty good. 38 attack, 6 accuracy, 2% crit rate. Okay. Alright, I don't really feel like spending money on equipment, but let's take a look at some farm goods. Oh, consumable items. Oh, yeah, I probably should get some of these. Let's get, like, 30 full Digigar Ts. Not too much. Oh. And then... That's fine, yeah, we'll just use that. And then, let's take a look at the farm. Would you like to remodel your farm, Alan? Okay, so if we remodel it... Nope, that's literally all we can get. Oh, hold on, let me see. Do they have any better... I don't want to buy a new island, let's see. Do you have any new themes? No. What about terrain boards? Looks like there are some new terrain boards. We can get some dark XP, that could be useful. We can get some Holy and Dragon XP. Okay, that's really good. Alright, we'll buy the Holy and Dragon XP one for right now, and we'll come back afterwards. Let's see. Hey, Wargreymon. Alright, so let's remove the fire ring and the study desk. Now we can put on the magic square. There we go. Okay, we can't train right now, but there we go. Okay. Alright, that's all we needed. Three o'clock. 3 o'clock. Do I need to eat? Probably. Food would be nice. Alright, I'm gonna evolve Paildramon as fast as possible so I can end the stream and get some food. There's my Osmon right there. Cool. Ah. Let's check on my XP, by the way. Alright, so for Flaremon to become Paildramon, I need to be level 55, so 10 more levels. And I'm currently at 12,000 Holy XP, so I need like 5,000 more. Okay. Huh? Who are you? What do you want? What? Digitomon's request? Oh, the one I declined. The answer is still no. Why do I have to be Dracula at a haunted house? I won't even be paid. Get out of here. If you don't, I'll force you to. Listen, Paildramon. I know you're salty because you're being asked to play a vampire, but you are a vampire. So how about you just suck it up and own the archetype? If you're gonna attack me, then you're gonna get wrecked because I have a bunch of ultimates. So you're not that powerful. Giga Blaster. Okay, you're down, almost dead. Dark Whisper. It's a good spirit-reducing attack, but it's not going to be enough. Celestial Cross. By the power of light, just be destroyed. Get wrecked. I lost. Alright, I'll listen to your request. You need to ask Venom Paildramon first, though. Go look for him somewhere in Throw Ruins. Okay. There's another Digimon. The universal rule of the digital world. Even if you're not getting paid to do a job, if you lose in a fight, you don't have a choice. Game respects game, I suppose. Chrome is ready. Okay, hold on. Chrome. There you are. Hello. Chrome, how are you?
And you?
I am doing well. Okay. Let's see here. So, exciting stuff that we're going to get to play some Digimon, the card game. So, I am not... I'm so close to getting Paildramon. I see.
Do you want to start with that? Do you want to see 0 to the beginning?
0 to the beginning? We can't stream that. I'm streaming right now.
Oh, okay, that's right, that's right.
Yeah.
Am I on the stream? Hello, everyone.
Yes, you are on the stream. Hello to everyone who is watching. I'm just trying to, because I have Paildramon in the stream title, so I'm trying to do that real quick, and then I was expecting that to be done already, to be honest, but I haven't gotten as much XP from these quests as I would like. Right now, I just need to get XVmon and Stingmon up another 8 levels. But hopefully this one quest that I'm doing will get me that high. Hold on. Let's see. In the meantime... What?
No, I will say that the Dawn and Dusk World games are the ones that I fully excuse and accept the use of cheats to increase the XP gain, because the grind can be atrocious sometimes.
The grind is insane. Yes, I'm currently 19 hours into the game and I have no megas yet. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Alright, everyone should be able to hear you better now. I just adjusted the sound on my side. For those of you who are currently watching the stream, we are going to be switching topics in just a second. Alright, Chrome, do you have your deck built yet?
I have a build. There might be a couple of cards that I'm playing that might not be in the Elysian game yet, but I think all of these are legal. Or these, yeah.
Well, if you're concerned about whether a card is in the Illusion beta or not, you could always go to www.youtube.com/neo_Serafi, and I have all of the cards covered in my video.
Yeah, that's mostly what I use as a basis, to be honest.
There you
I'm
go.
just like now forgetting a couple things, but I think this is cool.
Yeah. So you have, I assume that you have. Okay, so explain how your jamming deck works a little bit.
Actually, okay, I'm gonna explain the jamming deck, but I'm going to be playing more of a Vmon blue-green hybrid, because Vmon is my favorite Digimon of all time. Magnum, my favorite evolution, but he's not gonna be here for a while until Armor gets introduced. But for people to know,
Hold
in
on.
the
So
early,
we're gonna
yeah.
be changing. You don't want to go too deep because we're gonna be changing streams in a second. And when we do that, you're gonna have to explain everything all over again.
Okay, so just the basics. In the early card game of Digimon,
Mm-hmm.
the two main strategies that saw a lot of success, instead of focusing on the colors like the game is quote unquote intended to be played,
Yeah.
it was basically two dominant strategies where one was called Rookie Rush, where you play a lot of very high DP for their level rookies.
Mm-hmm.
Rookies like Vmon who have jamming. Jamming means they do not get destroyed by attack and security.
Yep.
And just by overwhelming presence, uh, just overwhelm the opponent and win the game by attacking security over and over and over again. Because there's just so much you can do when your opponent has 50 rookies they can place a lot of time. And another one of the main strategies that were very powerful,
Mm-hmm.
I forget the name the community had for it, but it was basically hard playing some 15k DP monsters over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically, Black Elekmon was really good at this because he can just remake himself over and over.
Mm-hmm.
And while Rookie Rush overwhelms with numbers, the other one just overwhelms with sheer power.
Gotcha.
Like, yeah, you can do a lot of moves, but I just have a very big monster you have no responses to.
Okay, so do you know, Crow, that Illusion has a cap of 10?
At least a cap of 10 cards in the field?
Yep, including Tamers.
Interesting. Okay, that is different from. I can see why.
So that is the only thing that people noticed was different about the rules of the game.
So that is going to put a cap on a lot of the spam strategies, which is very interesting. Mainly because the current meta of Digimon is very much just spam a lot of guys.
Yeah, so the big question that people are wondering is, did they do that solely for the closed beta because of like technological restraints, or is that intentional? Is that how it's gonna be? Because having a bunch of units on a board when you're having to animate all of it is kind of difficult. I mean, it's really easy to do when you're like playing a card game because you provide all the cards, but
Yeah.
when someone else has to like create your card list for you, then it becomes a question of how much can you do. Now, Magic the Gathering Arena can do this just fine, and you can have like a ton of cards. Like I think MTG, because MTG also has like an infinite board just like Digimon does. I think I've seen like people with like 200 tokens in an MTG game. So MTG does not change this at all. But I don't know. MTG or Wizard of the Coast is a significantly bigger company, so I don't know if Bandai has the R&D to actually pull that off, especially since this is their very first client.
I think Bandai definitely has the pull to do that. I think the main issue is that the Digimon IP has had a lot of, I don't want to call it mismanagement, but it seems to be like the way they manage the IP is very much forcing them to just be like a lesser than, like there's not a lot of push to put it on the mainstream. They know they're a niche, they have a niche audience, and all their product is aimed at that niche audience.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, for example, the Digimon TCG, it is good. For me, it's one of my favorite TCGs in the market right now. But even as good as it is, they keep making a lot of decisions that just push it be under Yu-Gi-Oh, under Pokemon, under One Piece. When, to be honest, I think Digimon has the pull to be one of the big ones. It's just weirdly managed.
Mm-hmm.
But and on that front, I think what they're doing with the sim is basically they're not investing too much into it, as opposed to, for example, Konami, who went full on board with Master Duel.
Yeah.
And that's one of the main criticisms I seen in the subreddit for the beta players. The polish is not all there. Opening packs is not as flashy. The dual field that you get is very much base Master Duel and doesn't feel Digimon at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a random like beach with some woods behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it I don't know if it's a limitation. It's definitely fits a limitation that they would impose on themselves. One, to make the format different. Two, to save on costs of development. And three, it could also have been a decision looking at the current meta and seeing what that low power meta was like. This basically put not too much of a cap, but definitely puts a cap on stuff like the Paildramon and Rookie Rush.
Yes, so we'll have to see. All right, so real quick, guys, thank you so much for coming out. I'm going to go ahead and cut this stream short. I'm going to eat, and then Chrome and I will go live, and we'll play some Digimon TCG so you guys can see